this situation is very complicated and requires some precision. So let's go back to the Kamloops announcement in 2021. If you read the press release, what it said is that after many years of consulting Indigenous survivors and doing oral history, the nation worked with technologies to perform ground-penetrating radar searches in a specific area of interest, where community knowledge had identified the potential for unmarked graves to be located. Doing these kinds of searches to complete our understanding of the deaths and potentially missing children from residential schools was recommended by the TRC in its calls to action. There was a whole volume of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, Volume 4, that outlined what potentially could be found, the missing information, what steps needed to be taken. And Kamloops was the first to report on their preliminary findings that confirmed what many survivors had said, that potential unmarked graves could be located in an area of interest. So this layered and nuanced message got lost when media started to report on what they thought Kamloops was saying. So some were saying, again, incorrectly, that mass graves had been discovered. That's not what Kamloops had announced. Or that bodies or remains had been found. Again, Kamloops was saying that ground-penetrating radar can't do that. They can only locate soil disturbances. Some people, particularly noted right-wing pundits, who were pushing all of the denialist talking points that I mentioned just a moment ago, used all of this nuance and complexity, as well as some mistakes by journalists who were trying to understand the complexity here. People, that didn't quite understand the layers of what the search entailed and found. And what they've done is spun a conspiratorial counter-narrative, a kind of new manifestation of denialism that suggests the whole thing is just a big hoax, a big lie, meant to guilt Canadians into caring about reconciliation. This, of course, is not true.